the highest prayer is silent, because silence is the highest prayer, because we cannot go from ourselves to God. We cannot make any movement from ourselves to God, because any movement from ourselves or away from ourselves would be a movement away from God. There is no pathway from ourselves to God. God is not at an infinite distance from ourselves. God is utterly intimate with. God is the very self of each of us. And because we are already that self, we cannot approach God. We cannot take a step towards God. Any step we take would be an apparent step away. In fact, we cannot even step away from God, because we take ourselves with us wherever we go. So when we realize this, we realize that praying to God is simplistic. I don't mean to criticize it, because before Jane knows any better, it's all she can do, because Jane has this intuition. The ultimate reality is much bigger than myself, so she has this intuition, and because of her conditioning, she conceives God at an infinite distance from herself and supplicates. She prays to that God. So I'm not criticizing that. She doesn't know any better. But in time, her understanding is refined and refined and refined and refined, until she realizes that the God that she has been praying to is the very self of herself. And there is a beautiful line that I heard once from an Italian monk who said, "Lord, thou art the love with which I love thee." I thought that the Lord was at an infinite distance from myself, and that I was loving that God. So my love started in my heart and went for an infinite distance to my God. And then I realized, thou art the very love in my heart with which I was loving thee. You are closer to me than myself. You are my very self. I cannot love thee because you are that love. You are at the origin of myself. You are never the destiny. You can never be a destiny. You can never be something I travel to. You are always where I travel from.